Oh,
behind the
freaking
scenes, music,
what's his
and
name?
plenty of
Largo,
surprises
even up?
along the way.
Cuervo? Oh yeah,
Speaking
he's
of,
awesome.
let's kick things off with a world premiere of our brand new Phantom Liberty
It's like a
CGI
Western.
trailer.
But the problem is he doesn't have really like survivability.
Yo,
I
thank
guess,
you,
type of
Abe. Thank you,
thing,
Stonespire. That's 25 members.
Which
When did they add new mods in this game? Like with new extensions?
This is it. Trust me.
You know I don't.
they haven't really been adding mods.
That's what I
But
mean.
usually like the big main quests are when they add things. If we're talking like meta type mods, not really. The last like meta type mods they added, I guess, was like the Umbral mods. But or no, actually,
When did
probably
they
the
add that
other
shit that
ones.
you could change the ability from one to another?
Quests. Was it? Hold on. Story quest. I think New War around there. I think around the New War time. So basically the last big story thing. Hold on. Oh no, they added it with the third open world. So the infected area.
It is Largo.
That thing is such an annoyance to deal with. Because that means you need 2 of every frame, normal versions. If you're a super like collector like I am, I have 1 of each for some reason.
Wait, what do you need 2 for?
So you can only feed that thing the normal variant of the frames.
Oh.
You can't feed them the prime ones, it doesn't take it. And you need to feed it each frame to it to get the chance or to get the ability to put its ability on whatever.
So let's say
thing.
Rhino's like a top tier that a lot of them use. You gotta farm a shit ton of Rhinos.
No, you gotta farm 1 rhino and build it and then feed it to them and you're done.
Oh, okay.
And then it takes I think a day or an hour. No, a day for the ability to like fully eat or whatever shit, and then you can start subsuming it on other frames the next day.
What level do you unlock that?
I mean, you can get it whenever you want. It's just a lot of grinding because you got to get the high rep in the open world, the third open world area, the infected area.
Well, then I haven't even been in there yet.
I hear the government's sealing a deal.
I guess I should start doing that on the daily.
You're gonna walk out of this on the red carpet.
It's just you just farm the missions in there and get the tokens, and then you turn the tokens into the rep. Yeah, you need to get up.
But the rifle is mad inconsistent. Like the range shit is weird. Unless I could bring up the
It's head right there. I swear those quesadillas come to me in my dreams.
unless I bring up one of the stats.
It sure sounds tasty.
Yeah.
Tell what master
You were the
it
one
is. I
that took me
forget
there in the first
entirely.
place.
Yeah.
Guess I can look in here.
Listen, when this is all over, you gotta take a break. You hear me?
4 does it tell me? Oh, mastery 11. I mean, shit. You can already get like the Cedo. You can work your way to getting the Cedo. And it's one of the best.
What level you need to be?
Mastery 8.
Hey, that's me.
But you need the farm shit in the infected area. That's because that's where you get the Cedo.
Listen, bro. How much plat? Not.
I don't know if you can buy it with plat.
Listen, I'm a plat collector.
I mean, if you want a shotgun, you can get that. Actually, I could probably get you DJ.
I'm trying to farm that weapon, dude. Let me see if I can get a little quality boost to the station. Bro, I need to message Koya. Koya, come on, level 30, dude. Give me the boost. Give me the boost.
Yeah, that was CGI. That was dope, though. That was really cool. They set that up really well.
Know how to do this. Maybe I should get the Hind. Yeah, probably the Hind.
So me.
I gotta farm up so much shit. And I got so many prime weapons I need to get. I got freaking.
So me. Excuse me, Madam
Too
President.
much crap.
Help?
I need to farm.
It's going to be a long flight.
No, thank you.
Simulacrum access to fucking
Yep. That's what you need
for that.
for the that testing room.
How you unlock this?
That's how you need the key, and the key comes from the boy, the giant blood boy.
This asshole is here in the room.
Oh,
I gotta
that
scan
was like a
shit for him.
sick
You gotta
story, bro.
scan,
Oh
But
my
it's not-
gosh,
do
like I
his
said,
missions. It's a daily mission thing. You scan 3, I think, or 2, or whatever you gives you, a certain enemy to scan, and he'll
Oh, so the key should be in the
capture
shop
targets.
right here?
Yeah, it'll be in the shop.
So me.
Let's
like
see.
80, 50, 60K, something like that. I don't even know.
It's going to be a long
Hold
expensive.
on, someone give me infinity drop. Thank you. Where is this key? Simulation key. 50K.
I wouldn't be alive.
I only need 30K in that. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that looks like a
should
sick
not be
story,
needed to
bro.
unlock
Oh
that,
my
to be
gosh.
honest.
Like I said, I've
Kinda
always wanted to love
neat.
this game.
I mean, this shit was added a long ass time ago.
Please,
Or,
2.0,
Yeah.
hook me. Come
well,
on.
like after, it
What a
wasn't like
cliffhanger.
there in the beginning.
Everything you
type
saw
thing.
in the trailer happened
Yeah, I know.
7 years before Phantom
Ah.
Liberty begins. So there's
Because I
definitely
guess
a lot more story to
they don't
discover
assume
in the
people are
expansion.
just gonna go into a
Now,
testing
we're gonna
area
hear
right
from
off the
Idris
get.
Elba
and-
himself
But when you need the
Testing
most is when you're
buildings.
starting. Yeah, but that's
and how
weird.
he
That's
brought
when you need the
Solomon Reed
most.
to life.
Not endgame shit. You know, that's also useful. But
I don't know. I guess they just assume that you're just gonna go into a mission and just test it that way.
Nah, dude, that's
Phantom
dumb.
Liberty, the upcoming expansion of Cyberpunk 2077.
Do you have any targets for me, oh great one? I will perform this synthesis.
Mastery rank 9.
Reed is a professional. That's the difference in really lives. He's basically
Where's there a leaderboard for
an
this?
agent that has worked in Night
honestly.
City.
And why are all the top 3 the same
You know,
exact
basically
score?
it's kept his
I have no
head
idea,
down
man.
until
There
now.
should be both,
And
all 3.
when he
number
comes
1.
back, he comes back in a major way. He's a pivotal character. You learn a lot about the story through Reed. And actually meeting Reed is like, you know, it can either go one way or the other.
Oh.
Treason ain't ever black and white.
Damn, you could just buy this thing and make it.
Charade
Okay.
V.
The gun?
Obviously, you know, with
The
spy
no, the
character
Phantasm.
like Solomon
Probably want to
Reed,
get
you
that.
don't know
'Cause that's a
much
really
about
OP
him.
gun.
You know what maybe he's
Listen,
capable
I don't want
of,
one
Rank
OP
9.
gun.
Can
I need
trust him
meta gun.
or not.
It is a
Spy
meta gun, the Prime
story
version, but you
will
can't use it
make
until
you think
like
one thing, and
16?
you should be
I don't know
paying
what level.
attention to something else.
16's the
Every now and
max.
again, in the storyline, you
Yeah,
actually
right.
get to know
Let
who
me
Solomon
see.
Reed is, and he's reluctant. You know, he doesn't really like to just open up and say it, but his personal side is definitely
that?
one that's filled with
14.
torment, betrayal, trauma. But at the center of his personal
Oh, hey,
life
your
is
alga,
really loves
amalgam,
his job.
whatever
Very,
crap is
very
up now.
dedicated agent.
You can go and do
Oh,
that
You
shit.
get to know that as you
Remember you were
play
looking
this
for
game.
the amalgam mods or whatever crap for like sprint speed and shit.
So in this shot, I think Reed is thinking about
Where the
all
fuck do you
things
get
he's
that?
done as an agent, as someone
The
that
one, you know, the mod with the,
life
it's through an
now
event
is
that's
about
up right
to
now.
walk away, and symbolizing this huge leap
And you get a
he's about
weapon
to
if you
make,
finish it,
so
all
into his freedom.
all of the crap on it.
What I love about
What do I need to do here? I don't get
you know, it's
it.
the
The daily
technology, the tech is
simmer
mad.
class. I gotta kill him or scan him?
Solomon's
Scan 'em.
right here.
They'll be
He's
like
done.
the
He's
ones
on
where
train,
you
he's
scanned
about to
already,
chill,
like
he's leaving,
they're like they have a
and also he
crazy amount of
has
health, and you scan the orbs on
one
them
person that he
and
trusts to
Oh.
help
capture them type
make
thing.
that escape.
Alright, that.
Thinking that anyone
I'll
could
do
have
it later.
infiltrated him. He didn't even, no one even saw him get on the train. He jumped from the sky. So he's feeling really good. For anyone who's really looking at this frame, there's a big Easter egg. Look for it. It's there. It's in the frame. But it's a big Easter egg. That's all. What about you? Get your ticket out yet?
I hear the government's sealing a deal.
I remember shooting this, and you sit in these little like pajamas basically with all this stuff all over you, and you got a big sort of camera thing rig on your face. You've got to really get into the imagination of your character. And I remember shooting this, and it's incredible, man. I look at the detail on the animation. Obviously, I was there, so I'm acting, but to see it come to life like this is bonkers. Tackle stand. First thing I'm gonna do when I get off this train, head right there. I swear those quesadillas come out in my dreams.
This sure sounds tasty.
The Reed-Somi relationship's a really big thing to unpack. It's really good. I can tell you that, you know, Solomon Reed and Somi have a special bond. More or less, Somi is his protege. He trained her to some degree. He's one that looks out for her. And all I can say is that he trusts her. This is the moment. That's the beginning of the section where it starts to literally crumble, their friendship. Super tense moment there. And this is for Somi, this moment of, you know, do I, don't I? Do I betray a friend? Someone's like a father. She's under incredible pressure that we don't realize. Oh, snap! Her or him? Yeah, betray. Somi. And that's why I love this moment when he touches the door and he's like, Somi? He knows immediately he's been made. He's dead. Regret, I guess, feeling a bit betrayed from Somi, but
We just had to have another hole.
we were trying my odds here and get out.
What?
7 years later.
What are you playing?
I mean, like she's a lot more harsh looking, colder in the eyes.
So me.
What he said?
Want a pill?
Marble Snap.
What? Why?
So me.
You got
Well, I'm
sponsored?
watching all the
works for
different
the president.
It's going to be a
live
long
streams, so something I don't have
Plane
to...
just got shot down.
But too much attention. It's like saying you're not paying attention to playing Yu-Gi-Oh. What?
Isn't Marble Snap meant for children?
No.
But that was catered to children, am I wrong?
Oh shit! The Flumen receiver I'm in. The Flumen, give me it. No, I don't think so. I mean, you know, it's catered to probably.
I got a relic now. I'm a relic hunter.
I guess the most deadly place in Night City.
It's got the old comic book character, so I don't think they would know who the fuck is
a
who.
labyrinth of crumbling infrastructure, and by the way, the
Like, oh, it's like straight comic book shit.
Incredible.
Well, I know it
You
was
know,
made by the guy that made Hearthstone.
It's just an amazing
What?
canvas.
I have no idea.
Because it's open world. I mean, you can
All I know is that
go
guy's
anywhere,
way too
and it's
happy
just
and energetic.
Energized. Yeah, sus.
And the writing in
People
this
like that are sus, bro.
expansion is
They
really,
belong
really good, especially around Solomon.
in a list.
You know, because it's a big
list,
storyline,
yeah,
and it's
definitely.
really well done.
I got
There's
my
a really big
200
character,
to
and
make
really
this weapon
complex
now.
to play.
Give me
This
it.
is the first major game I've done with the voice for Major, and it was an easy
I can make
yes.
that dumb weapon now
Because,
that you
I'm a
keep
big
yelling
fan
at me about.
Of, CD Projekt from the Witcher games and
Which one?
Cyberpunk.
Which
What I
one?
really liked about it
The,
is the fact that
the
it's so big
Tatsu.
and a real character study, and it was a challenge for me. I'm not gonna lie, but in terms of the
Yeah.
voice,
I gotta make the
have
Prime
to have
version
the
too.
Spectrum of emotions in the way I
Yeah.
speak, in the way he answers. The whole experience was definitely like a learning curve, and I can say I've done it, and I've done it.
My
you know, in a
already
really
got, Electro I already got, Corin, Prime I already got. Oh, this I can finally make.
them or us.
Are those things? Oh,
He's actually in game now.
Peace comes at a price.
oh, it's hurting.
Someone's
Oh, I
always
gotta
gotta
farm
pay.
up this crap. Oh my god. I gotta use so much forma shit just for junk. I need to get one more thing for the another melee.
Awesome stuff.
Oh,
Seeing Idris Elba in action and talking about his
Where's the
character
Fullman?
really
Give me-
makes me want to get to know him more in the game. But new characters aren't the only addition
wow.
to Phantom Liberty. Music has always been a vital part of our
missing the
games
stock.
and the stories we tell. With
Need new Windows or Office? Try G2A.com. Looking for an antivirus? Still G2A. Want to invest in crypto? We got you. Want to pay a lot less for any digital product that you can think of? You know
Oh,
what
the
to
stock
do.
is a silver.
G2A.com. The answer to all your
shit.
digital needs.
Oh, crap. What is that one thing called? Cobra. What am I missing? The hilt.
created
Oh my
a brand new
God, it's a
score for
bronze.
Phantom
Why would I
Liberty,
play Diablo
and right
I can
now
get that
we'll
easy.
hear from senior composer P.T. Adamczyk and composer Jacek Paciorkowski
Look what
to
sucks.
discuss creating music for a
Why is
spy
it fucking
thriller.
Edie?
Fuck if you
We'll
talking
also
to?
hear more about the new radio stations
streaming.
coming to the game, featuring all new tracks from artists from all around the world.
He's streaming
Hey
his
guys,
Marvel
how's it
Snap
going?
Adventures of him getting
Good to be
real
here.
pissed off at people.
I'm great. It's awesome to have you guys here in the studio, and I want to know everything about Phantom Liberty and its score. So tell me, like, what's going on here? Like, what are the inspirations? What type of music can we expect, and how does it fit into Cyberpunk 2077?
Can definitely expect more
Look at that
cyberpunk
American
vibe.
T-shirt, the American flag
Although we
T-shirt.
spiced
Too
it up a
good.
little bit
Too
more
good.
with a spy thriller
It's actually from Hodge
themes,
Twins.
throughout the project. We wanted to make players
Well,
feel
actually,
like
I don't know who the
they're
fuck that is.
secret agents behind the enemy lines, give them the gravity of the situation and also the danger that V is in during their mission. The most influential part, I think, is the new characters that are introduced in the expansion.
Yes, because it's a CDPR game and characters make the story. Apart from the spy thriller thing, there's obviously a very deep, emotional, and very human story that we're trying to tell. And this time, the main relationship between Songbird and Reed is sort of what we're focusing on musically. It's also, what is the principal theme musically in this
All because
expansion.
you got rid of
Everything
one card
basically like it's always in
I'm gonna
CDPR
dip. I'll be
games.
back later.
Many different layers, but at the heart of it is a touching story.
I'm happy that you mentioned that characters are very
Fuck,
important.
damn
I always
it.
treat like characters being the catalyst of the story itself. But we're known for our storytelling. There's a lot of things going on, and music kind of needs to play into that in order to have certain emotions come out of players. How difficult is it to like marry all these things together?
Well, it's definitely challenging. It was challenging in the base game, and because right now we were so focused on the story of the triangle between Reed, Songbird, and V, that we were able to put even more detail into the sort of musical storytelling for this expansion. So it was definitely difficult, but I think also very rewarding, and I hope it's going to be really enjoyable for the players as well.
It is something that I look for when playing a game, kind of seeing how the music affects me. And in some games, it's I think one of the most prominent things. And I also know our community has always been saying that when it comes to music, like you guys always nail it and bring a game always.
That's very kind. You have something to add to that?
Well, to me, it was actually relatively easy because I came on board only about a year ago. So the sound technical expansion was already established. So I needed to fit within a spectrum that was created by PT and Marcin. Also added something for myself, but I did some gritty synths of my own.
So we know we have the basics more or less. Of course, I know that after talking to you guys right now, I really want to listen to it. So question is, when can I listen to it, and when can the people watching listen to the score?
So I guess we have some good news to share. Our original score for Phantom Liberty is out right now on all streaming services.
Awesome. That's amazing. That's the news I wanted to get. So that's one part of it. And now I feel like we should transition and talk about 3 new radio stations that we have. So we have Dark Star Radio, we have Impulse, and Growl FM. So these are 3 new radio stations that are coming to the game. And let's dive into them and tell me kind of what we can expect. And I'll let you guys just start with the one that you want to start, and then we'll move through the list.
Well, Dark Star comes first to my mind because I'm into those moody, dark tracks. We wanted to create a station that combines music from around the world. So think of it as a world music of dark dystopian future. Obviously, when you have artists from around the world like Kenya, Uganda, Poland, America, they would interpret their visions differently. Even though it has got that commonality, it is actually a quite various station. I think the highlight of it is also there are 2 tracks by Idris Elba himself.
Okay. Is he DJing there, or is he like rapping maybe? Like what is he doing there?
He is rapping and he produced those tracks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
and we're really thrilled to have them. I think they fit perfectly both in the cyberpunk context and
Yeah,
as
I got
well with
booked because of
the
that match,
Darkstar
what the fuck?
radio.
Is that the only radio station that he had influence over, or are there any other tracks that he kind of dabbled into? Maybe some DJing from him? I know he's known for that.
Yes, I mean, that's one of the, again, great news is that we have him as a DJ. Impulse Radio is basically his DJ set, put together from unreleased tracks. So if you like listening to, modern electronic music, club music,
the fuck
ever! Impulse station on in one of your cars in Night City and just enjoy Idris's DJ set.
It must be also interesting because you guys are working with different artists, like you mentioned, from different parts of the world, and also mixing all these things together, but still trying to keep that vibe of cyberpunk in it. Is it like, from your perspective, was it very hard, or is it something that you go to someone and say like, okay, this is our overall mood, this is kind of, what we're trying to achieve, but then you give people free reign to do whatever they want and what they're kind of known for?
We basically try to get them free reign, and we try to direct them very carefully. We want them to be great and to give us tracks that they love and the community will love. We don't want to be micromanagerial when it comes down to people creating music. We don't believe that this is the right way to do it. So, with Idris help and with all the other artists that we worked on, it was, here's the brief. It has to fit into the cyberpunk world context that we created, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, cool. So that leaves us with Growl FM as the last radio station, and I know this one also is a special one. So let's talk about it.
Everything is very unique. No two tracks are alike, and we're really happy. We were very proud of this station. We're really also very proud of the community.
Yeah.
So shout outs to the community.
It's incredible, but it must be also very difficult to take all these things and kind of, okay, does this fit into cyberpunk? Will this be something that a player will enjoy? But I kind of feel that, in a sense, yes, because there are people who kind of like to pretty much like branch out and listen to different things on one radio station instead of having a radio station that focuses only on one genre.
The uniqueness was key, really. Obviously, the craft had to be there, and the general vibe of cyberpunk had to be, maintained within those tracks. However, there were a lot of tracks that we would, either Martin or I, we would never come up with them, So a lot of those entries were really surprising, but we felt that, Night City is an eclectic world. It's a world of a distant future, maybe not so distant future, but still futuristic.
Yeah.
So, it can be a melting pot of many different things. So we basically ran with that. It's like, okay, how weird can it be? How different can it be to what we already have in the radio? And, I think all the artists that are on Growl FM nailed it.
Thank you guys for joining me and talking about this, because like I mentioned previously, and I'll mention it again, music for me is very important in games, and I think like you both and Marcin also have done a tremendous job in order to bring the Night City to life, and also with the artists that you guys collaborated with, they all fit the bill. They enhance the gaming experience, so awesome stuff.
Music is also very important to us.
I can tell because you guys can talk about it for days. Thank you for joining me once again.
Thank you, Pavaru.
Thanks for the invitation.
That's some great info about some great tunes. We've heard a bit about Growl FM already, but we want to share even more about this completely new radio station that has been created by you guys, the community. Here's a quick glimpse into a documentary about how the station came to be.
Music. Okay, so maybe we should do a radio station.
Underground broadcast. You can hear that in Night City in the base game.
Do people still believe? We just have to take part. The game has a lot of action.
This helped us a lot.
Your name is going to be immortalized forever.
Music can be a legitimate pursuit.
I know that cyberpunk is built in a universe with a lot of tech.
It's interesting, it's very fun.
You live on the streets and you dream of a big life.
Almost no limits on how far we could go with it.
Congratulations, you've won. You need to feel that music punches you in the teeth, takes your money and walks away.
Like K-pop, like hip-hop, even pop music. It was pretty nice. Ideas keep coming.
Hundreds of hours. So that was
a bit of a challenge. And I'm really excited to meet the artists behind the music in Growl FM.
I'm on the wrong side.
It's always amazing to see the awesome work of our community.